Okay, here it goes. All right, so we are going over the monetization guidelines on Meta, Instagram. Well, it's really Facebook, but then it's gonna go into Instagram a little bit because there's a tab for course posting. But the beauty is that Facebook been around for so many years, and now they gave people the access to actually start earning money in multiple ways. I've been getting paid from Facebook since I want to say 2022, and I believe that's when they started to launch their process for getting monetized. So I pulled up some of the guidelines and we could definitely go over that. But I would say that they're pretty consistent. And this is why people spend a lot of time on Facebook. It was so funny because there's a point in time when I remember my husband used to tell me that older people hang out on Facebook. And now it's like ever since people starting to get the whim that, Meta is paying the way that they are, people are running to the platform and really working on, Facebook. So before I even go over course posting, we'll go over the different ways that you can get paid on Instagram, Facebook, or just Meta in general. I'm going to give you these links. So if you got a notepad, most people have like iPhones. So if you have a notepad, I'm gonna drop it inside of our Zoom so that you could utilize these links. And if I'm having issues with it because I'm screen share, then I'll drop it after. But there's this page where it gives you a whole overview on the monetization overview. So it shows, the monetization overview. It'll give you like the policies, Meta, monetization management, setup, so on and so forth. As you can see, it's a lot of tabs. There's a little bit about Facebook. It's great. It's a little bit funny too. Like I'll go over little frequent complaints that you hear from people. However, the paid program is excellent when you actually utilize it, right? So it says to find ways to earn money with your content. That's the objective, what Meta is doing. So it's whether you're creating videos or publishing to a blog, Facebook monetization tools will help you to earn more money. This is some of the things of how you can monetize your content. So you can include ads in your videos. You can include ads in your articles. Add a subscription shortcut, and all these you have to qualify for. So I'll definitely go over. You can collaborate with brands and you can earn money from your live videos. So the objective is to make sure that we are utilizing these tools because we definitely want to make sure that we are getting paid for this, right? So the first thing that we're going over is include ads in your videos. There's ads on Reels, and there's something that's called in-stream ads. So the first one, it says if you are publishing video content on Facebook, you could be eligible to make money through in-stream ads. To use this type of monetization, you must meet several requirements, right? So for the end stream ads, this one is where you get invited to essentially, but this is the guidelines for end stream ads. You must have at least 10,000 followers, right? On Facebook. The reason that I feel it would be easy for us to get to the follow count is the group that I'm going to go over that I created. I'm going to show y'all to a T on how we're going to use it. And I'm going to show you how there are many different groups on where you will engage and you will do follows, for instance, in order to gain success on Facebook. You see, Facebook is not exactly like Meta, where people could see the views or the followers that you have on Instagram. And on Instagram, it's something where people likes it to where you have more followers than you have that you're following people. See, Meta doesn't show all that information, so it doesn't matter how many people you're following, right? So this is why it's more trustworthy when people are on Facebook and doing follow for follow, because they're not really going to unfollow you, because that's not one of those things to where it's a status of seeing how much followers you have. So for the in-stream ads, you have to have the 10,000 followers, and you have to generate at least 600,000 total eligible minutes viewed in a 60-day period for your videos. That's going to be something that's easy, that can be accomplished. Reason being is because it's going to just be, we're going to learn how to cross post, meaning that we're going to utilize Instagram and Facebook. And of course, that's going to translate into Zoom to views. So the more that we are posting on Facebook, Instagram, and we're cross posting, that's how growth will come. Hey. All right. So that's one of the methods that gets you paid. Now, what is it? So in-stream ads will automatically add videos that you like, it'll add like a little ad video into the videos that you upload, and you have the option on where you want to place it. You know that the more people that see advertisement, that's how companies get paid. So Meta's gonna get an amount, you're gonna get a cut, but the more and more people view your videos, the more you will get paid. So what I was just saying is, like, for these, I'm going to give y'all the links, and I'm actually gonna post it to where y'all can have it so you can understand how this is going to get you paid out, right? So I'm gonna go through everything, but of course, y'all can take the time to read. I'm just going over surface level stuff of what it takes to get paid. So we essentially just covered in-stream ads. That is one of the ways that Meta pays out. All right. And if any of y'all have questions, y'all are free. We can make this interactive. You're free to be like, hold up, I got a question. I'm also gonna do a Q&A after. So let's get this rolling. But in-stream ads is one of the ways to get paid by Meta, right? The next common way, yeah, in-stream ads. One second, because I had pages set up and I had to like switch them around. So let's see. Like, I had to close it out right before this call. But let me go over another one. So a good method is stars. Stars is the easiest that I would say that people qualify for. You have to be invited to get stars. However, the first guideline to get stars was 1,000 followers, right? Stars is available to a lot of different countries, a lot of different countries. Of course, most of us probably in the United States and Canada. Um, the thing about stars is when you are doing content, people are able to purchase stars from Facebook, and you're essentially able to give stars. So just remember this, 1 star equals 1 penny. Okay. So that's the rule of thumb with stars. I'm flicking around, and like I said, my pages got a little bit scattered before I started. But the thing about stars is it's generally 1,000 followers you need before you get invited. However, what I would advise people to do is to keep on posting consistently, because I will tell you that you can get invited to getting stars before actually hitting 1,000 followers. One thing I also need to mention to you guys is if you have Facebook, what you want to do is make sure that you are turning on professional mode. Because if you turn on professional mode, that is how you're going to unlock the options for you to start getting payouts. And this links that I'm going to give you that I'm actually scrolling on right now is going to give you all the guidelines and it tells you to learn and support. But just remember, stars is like the #1 way to get a little sustainable income going on with Meta, because when you are providing people value, people is going to start sending you stars. In addition to that, inside of the group that we have, I'm going to start doing where we're going to start doing star parties, and that's going to be like probably every Friday, or we could do it every other Friday, where people will do polls and we can select different people and we can start, sending stars to people. And that's another going to be another way of like, boosting the algorithm and essentially getting people to start being motivated to earn some cash flow. In addition to that, just motivated to start doing content, right? So in most of your posts, there's mostly opposed, you will be eligible to start getting stars. So here is the official one. They dropped it. The guidelines was updated April of 2024. So it did drop from 1,000. So it says you must meet the community standards, you must pass a compliance with Facebook. I'm going to skip and tell you this, guys, right now. Facebook gives you the ability to use music. Be careful with the music that you are selecting to use. I'm gonna repeat that again because myself, I know people are gonna ask this, so it's a frequently asked question. Most platforms do this where they have the music. I see that Instagram is the most free-flowing platform that doesn't give you problems with music, but Meta does give you the option. And I believe that it's better to cross-post from Meta to Facebook. If you're going to use music, then try to use Facebook initially and use their music library to use music. If you use Facebook Music Library, I can guarantee you that it's going to show that you have some kind of violation. So be careful when you're utilizing music. If you got more questions or concerns about that, we could go a little bit more in depth with that, but that's my disclaimer to you guys. Any questions so far? Y'all got no questions? I'll just keep on going. But like I said, I gave you the breakdown with that. Be careful with the music. So once again, we went over stars. We went over in-stream ads, right? That's guidelines that you have with Meta. And once again, guys, sorry that I'm scrolling. Before I started this, I had to close out every single page that I had for some reason. So that's why my pages isn't set up properly. So the next one that we have is ads on Reels. So there's two different kind of ads that Facebook had, ads on Reels and in-stream ads. Now, ads on Reels is where you have your Reels set up and there's going to be like little ads that automatically pop up. This is something that's invite only. However, you can get this usually when you're roughly around 1,000 mark. You can also get invited to ads on Reels before you hit the guideline. The whole name of the game with Facebook is to show the platform love. You want to be consistent. You want to be posting on this platform. Once you keep on posting on this platform, you are going to start getting invites to programs relatively quickly. And you're going to utilize groups and connect with people in order to do this. So the requirements for this one is to create high quality content, and it has to be original content. Could get into this. If you use our original content, you can get a violation that could definitely hinder your monetization rights. I'm going to give you an example. I'm really big into personal development. I usually do face forward videos, only of myself. I remember in the month of, I believe it was like October or November, I seen this video that Cardi B did. Um, it was like a series that I wanted to post about women empowerment. So actually, first there was a video from Taraji that I post. I did two videos of Cardi B. I did a video of Oprah, and it was somebody else. The videos that I did of Cardi B ended up getting massive views and went up to like 3 million viewers from my reels. And what happened was because I shared these videos, meaning I was not the original person that created the content, I had something that was called an original content strike. So I earned money from my ads on Reels. I believe I got like, let's say $500-600 for the views, right? However, that put me into a state where it took me about 6 months for no, not October, yeah, almost 6 months for that unoriginal content strike to fall off. I was kind of lucky in a sense to where it didn't limit me for monetization in a sense. But the reason why I couldn't see, I had ads on Reels. I hit the guidelines for in-stream ads, the one where you have to have like 600,000 hours, or if it's your personal page, you have to have 60,000 views on your Reels in order for you to qualify for it. And because I hit those guidelines and I had that unoriginal content strike, I was unable to qualify for the performance bonus for a long time, and I was unable to qualify for in-stream ads because of that unoriginal content strike. So my advice to you guys, because you're gonna see it all over Meta, you're gonna see it all over the place. If you are sharing other people's content, do it in a sense where it's more so your own content that you're sharing, or probably do split screen and give credit to the original person that created the video, or just stay away from it. It may take you a little bit longer for you to grow because people are learning you and the more consistent you are, but you don't want to get an unoriginal content strike because those unoriginal content strikes are not cool. All right, so we want to do that. Here's the page I needed. All right, so we went over stars, we went over ads on Reels, we went over in-stream ads. The next monetization guidelines is subscriptions. So subscriptions is huge because you have the ability to have people subscribe to your page, and you can offer different subscriptions a month. For you to qualify for subscriptions, you need 50,000 post engagement, right? So you have to have a page where it has 10,000 followers or 250 plus returning users in order for people to get subscriptions, right? Um, you have to be following the monetization guidelines. And usually you could do it with like a regular page or you could do it with a fan page. But subscriptions is going to be huge because you're going to be able to offer people value, and these people are going to be your raving fans. Facebook and Instagram both have it. Facebook has it unique to where you get like a different page and you could create it however you want. It's a good platform, and it's a good platform where I can say that you could do lives, you could have people giving you stars, you could just do a lot with subscriptions. So of course, subscriptions is limited to certain countries as long as you're in the United States, and I believe Canada have it too. Yeah, United States, Canada. I'm only bringing up United States, Canada, because a lot of people is there. So that would probably be on our group. I'm not sure if everybody's in the United States, but definitely subscriptions is another method to get paid with Meta, right? So we just went over the different methods. So you have stars, you have ads on Reels, in-stream ads, subscriptions. Branded content is you, of course, as you can see, branded content. There's not much to go over with that. Really honestly, from day one, you could qualify for that. This is just working with different brands. You just need to make sure that you are the owner or the admin of the Facebook group. It's the same thing with Instagram, right? And of course, if you are going to be doing get an invite to the bonus, this is the biggest one. Facebook pays you for your posts. They will pay you, and this is why you see people make millions of posts a day, like they consistently posting every hour on the hour and working to get engagement on their posts because you can earn money from your posts on Facebook. And this is why there's so many different pages where you can just, go wild, but you need to get engagement. So this is by invite only. It's random. There's no guidelines for it. Of course, you need to make sure that you have at least 1,000 followers. However, you need to be consistent in order to be posted. And you need to make sure that you're posting original content. Every post that you do is not going to qualify for the performance bonus, but you need to make sure that you're posting. And a lot of people post in groups in order to get reach. But essentially, the more you post, the more you have reach, the more you have engagement is going to translate into dollars. And there is people that is earning thousands on Facebook. I think the cap is like 30,000 a month. I never came anywhere close to that. I didn't even come up to, I think the highest I got was like 800 in a month, but don't give up. Like keep on posting consistently because that's what is going to give you the growth. The last thing that I wanted to talk about for the Meta platform, which I really believe is so important, is the cross posting. So once again, I'm switching to the pages. Um, and I know somebody just joined as well. And the reason why I'm switching back and forth to pages is because before I started the Zoom, I had every page together, and then my pages fell apart. So that's what it is. But there is something where you have what matter, where you are able to cross post. And cross posting means is if you post on Instagram, it's automatically going to post onto Facebook. I would encourage everybody to use this feature. And the reason why to use it is because it's going to help you to knock things out quicker and it's working smarter, not harder. My advice to you, because I just went over the music guidelines with Facebook, to where Facebook will offer you music, but if you kind of use certain music, it's going to give you a violation. So when you are setting up cross posting, I want you guys to set up cross posting from Instagram to Meta. Don't do it the opposite way from Facebook to Instagram because once you post on Instagram, your post is automatically going to go onto Facebook, and that's knocking two birds out with one stone. The reason why Facebook offer people the option to do cross posting is because every platform has different audiences and you are able to engage with people in different ways, right? So we want to attract different audiences. And when we attract different audiences, we are able to increase the likelihood to get our message out there. And people definitely is going to be interested in what we have as long as we're consistent. I even take it as far as to post. If I'm doing a video, I post it on TikTok and I post it on YouTube. And this is something that we're going to show you in the groups also. But I will give you the steps. I'm going to give y'all guys the link on how to set everything up. I want to open this time up right now for questions before I even get into groups or anything of that nature. So does anybody have questions right now?
None I could come off the top of my head. My only issue is I'm having issue, like I told you before, I'm having issues linking. I linked my Instagram to in Facebook. Like I made one on Facebook, like a business page, but it's posting on there, but I can't access it. So I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, well, I'll help you look that one up
Okay.
because I just got those links have the instructions, so we
Okay.
can look that up on how to
Okay.
do that
All
for the most
right.
part.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. All right, so this group that I have right now, which I didn't really open up yet. However, the whole objective, it says build content and support. So this is going to be like engagement for engagement posts. I'm going to show you like an example of big groups that does this, just to give y'all some insights. So for instance, if I go to facebook.com and y'all see them on Facebook, right? You can see my Facebook, Erica.
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, I answered,
Oh,
but
nah, I was just like, let me just call you randomly.
I couldn't see it.
Okay, let's see. Let me just look up a group. It's gonna give y'all a random group at this moment to give you the idea. All right, I'm gonna pull up a random group. So let's put get money. All right, so there's a group, let's say get money meta, right? In this group, you have people that no, I don't think this one's a good example either. Oh, sorry, that's not it. Facebook. Okay. So there's a group. Let's say Facebook 30K performance bonus and tips. You're gonna have people that's motivated where they're gonna say E for E. So that's engagement for engagement, right? You're gonna have evening posts. If you're under 20K, tap in. And people who do this multiple times a day, all throughout the day, there's follow for follows, engagement for engagement. So I want us to definitely have a group for that to where we are posting collaboratively and supporting each other's posts because a lot of people is not going to experience growth unless you have people helping other people. And at the end of the day, when you help people, you're naturally going to help yourself and it's going to help you build your cash flow. Everybody's going to want to get monetized because this is going to be the quickest way for people to have passive income. In addition to that, in that group, I want to go as far as to creating star parties. So I created a personal group chat. And what we could do is it could be Fridays, it could be every other Fridays, it's just how frequently y'all enjoy it. But I usually would create a poll. And what the poll will be is a randomizer where you would select different people into the groups on let's say it's Fridays, and everybody would at least give like 100 stars to one another. So of course, you're gauging on people's posts, you have people that's doing stars, and people is going to see that their pay in the meta universe is going to increase. So the how does this transgress into your digital marketing business? Well, this is a platform that you want to go. A lot of people hang out on Facebook. I've been using Facebook for years. I've earned multiple six figures online, and most of the times I did it through Facebook. I never really paid Instagram as much um, attention as I should have. And a way that I found a lot of people is in groups. So you want to find groups that is fun for you. Are you a traveler? Do you love to travel? Are you a plant lover? There's plant lover groups, jewelry, any group that you could think of, there's a group for you, and you are going to find your tribe. So what you want to do is just start connecting with people and you want to start posting. Of course, when you start qualifying for your monetization and stuff like that, you can start making sure that you post in groups. And the more people that interact with you, the more pay you're going to get. Just to give you an example, like I love C dramas, right? So let's say I would go into like a C drama group, just to give you an example. And if like I would, this is not one of the groups. Let me do a plant lover group, plant lover. So I'm just giving out the whole objective. And the funny thing is on the phone and the computer, it's a little bit different. So that's why it's a little bit odd how they don't like correlate with each other sometimes. But let's say I'm in a random group, right? I'm not in this group. If I do a post, right? Say some people post here and you see how this person posts this picture of a bathroom, right? And you see there's four people that post. The more that you post in groups and the more people that interact with you, this person that did a post right here and she had 55 views, I'm pretty sure she's getting paid for her post. You understand? So find stuff that you are passionate about and you will start to get paid. The more that you do this, you're going to start having people follow you. The more that you post value, you're going to have, you could start going into the inbox and you start connecting with people. Don't be salesy or anything of that nature. And then that's how you start to grow your business. This is how you prospect and close gracefully without cold messaging people and doing things in a way where it's kind of like sleazy in a sense. Because nobody loves cold messaging. Nobody loves, doing things where it feels like a job. If you do things that's fun, you are going to have fun on this platform, connecting with people on a consistent basis. All right. So, hi, Marie. All right, guys. Do y'all have any questions? This is like open platform, Q&A. Now's the time to ask the questions.
So when you said this person's posting like this plant thing, this is her plant group. That's her
It
group.
doesn't have to be her group. So this is like a regular group, you understand?
Okay,
And you see how, like, for instance, it's multiple people that's posted in the group, of course, they have a common love, which is plants, right? So you see how this person right here, she
right, this
posts up her,
particular page.
huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So
My
she's posting on the group or whatever, but the more people that's posting and the more engagement she's getting, that
the bigger the
qualifies in the
right. So let me ask you a question. For example, the group Rich Off Content. Like the more, obviously, if I was more active in there, I would make money just posting in that group, or does that have to be my group?
as long as you qualify for the performance bonus, yeah, that's and really honestly, that's why a lot of people will be posting in different groups. Like some people don't just post for the hell of it, you know? Like even
Right.
sometimes I see okay, let me give you another group. One second, I just gotta look on my phone. Like I said, a phone and a computer is a little bit different, but I'm gonna give you some great examples. Luxury. Um, even rich off of content, we could go there. Okay, so this person wrote, this is a moderator though. Let's see this person, she put all my pending millionaires. I see a lot of people posting that has 10 posts, 10 view, 10 engaging posts, right? Sometimes people will do a lot of opinion questions because if you're doing an opinion question for the most part, that's gonna get a lot of engagement. So when I get a lot of engagement, that will qualify in a performance bonus. Because remember, not every post qualifies. You have to have like a decent amount. So this person, she put 10 months ago, I gave up dentistry and started up digital marketing. This was my office. Typically, she's at the beach. She's a homeschool mom, right? And she averaged 10K a month. Cool. that got 104 comments right there. So I'm pretty
Right.
sure she's getting decent pay in there. I see in that group sometimes people post about polls. Um, People will put memes to drop different stuff. But the more you do these, if you post anonymous, it's not going to give you a performance bonus.
Yeah, 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 they don't get credit, the anonymous people.
Right. 'Cause I remember I asked the question. All right, so I have the youth soccer group, right? And I remember I asked the question, and I was so mad because the question went up like to I almost want to say like almost 400, 500 comments. And I was like, I was so stupid to post that anonymous because like I got paid with that. But the more interactive people would ask, regular questions, do things to be funny, and the more engagement, the more you get paid. So it's not just about your own page, it's working groups.
Right. I'm gonna start being more active. I gotta get my content book and schedule myself because I need to schedule myself if I'm gonna be like on multiple platforms.
Right. And especially with Facebook, you will notice I don't understand how some people could do it. They on them groups all day. Like all day.
That's what I mean. Like y'all working or not? Like I guess that's their job. I mean, I have
It
the time
is.
to map myself out better. I
Right.
definitely have time. Um, I mean, right now it's wedding season, so I'm like swamped, but I definitely need to prioritize this posting because I'm leaving money on the table.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No worries, Maria. I just read the chat. So I'm going to post this video in the group, but I will just give you a rough thing, an overview or recap where Meta has different methods of paying people. They have stars, they have ads on Reels, they have Reels Play, and subscriptions. So performance bonus is another. And a lot of people find their tribe on Facebook, and it's a major way to start getting cash flow quickly. So you are able to also cross post, meaning you can post on Instagram and it will come over to Facebook. You're able to do it the opposite way as well, but I would recommend to do Instagram to Facebook. Reason being is you don't want to get any kind of violations. I went into that, so that's really the rough overview. But the biggest thing is to utilize groups. And you want to do this because you are going to find your tribe of people. And this is going to help in terms with digital marketing because if you are not speaking to and finding your audience, you're never going to make sales. So that's what it is. And the more consistent we are, the faster we will grow. The name of the game is consistency. So that's that. Does anybody have any more questions? Questions. All right. Um, what I'm going to do also is when I do the group, I wanted to do like screen shares and create visuals, and I will put them in the Telegram on Facebook. So where it'll have like the instructions on like invites, how we're gonna invite people to start making people build up their Facebook following quick. The task that I need everybody to do is just make sure that you guys are on professional mode. You are able to monetize like your main page. You could do a group, a page as well. Just make a decision on what you want to do rather quickly so you have clarity and it's not wasting time. Because once we get this ball rolling, we're just going to be in growth phase and it's like it's going to be a grind. But at the end of the day, once you start seeing those numbers up, it's going to be exciting. And the one thing that I can say with Facebook is that them checks come in, the direct deposits come in consistently. It's beautiful.
I love that. I'm so excited.
Yes. All
Thank you
right.
for all, man. So many gems. Um, are you gonna drop this call inside the group? Because I wanna sit down and
Yeah.
rewatch. Gotta like
Yep. I
something I need to.
recorded it. I made sure I had it on record. So I'm recording it. I'm gonna stop it as soon as I stop the Zoom. I'm going to load the recording in the chat. Yeah, and that's about it.
Amazing. Thank you so much for this. So many gems, so much value.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
And
And yeah, so I'll do the recordings for the groups, and then we're gonna have to start doing like, where we find everybody's Facebook page and we start, you know, doing the tasks.
yeah,
And I can do it guided. So everybody get a swing of it, and then everybody will start getting the habit of just doing it every single day. It won't take long, and it will start growing.
yeah, for sure. Yes, this is great.
Thank you. All
Thank
right.
you. Good night, girly.
Good night. Have a good one.
Thanks. Bye.
Good night, ladies.